Hi, I'm Will Wheaton, and I'm Adam Savage, and this is the Pussy Nerd Shit Show. This is the show where we talk about all the new things in the world of pussy nerd shit. We're tremendous pussies, isn't that right, Adam? Yes, it is, Will. So what's up for today this week? Well, Will, today we have some pictures of a wedding of a couple who did a Super Mario-themed wedding. The groom dressed up as Mario, and the wife dressed up as Peach, and the bridesmaids were all dressed up as Toads. Isn't that amazing? Oh, wow, yes, that looks really amazing. They all look super happy, and I'm so glad for them. Look at this. They even brought out little question mark blocks as, like, to open up and give them gifts, and the gifts were all Nintendo gift cards. Can you believe it? Wow, that is really touching. I am so glad that happened. That is so amazing. Well, what else is up next, Adam? Well, today we got Felicia Day, who will tell us once again what her week's favorite scrunchy faces are. Okay, great. Well, thanks, Adam. No, thank you, Will. I love you. I love you, too. You can catch us on Twitter at Tremendous Nerds. And this has been the Pussy Nerd Shit Show. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. We love you. Take care. Be nerdy and be proud. Bye now. Bye.
You know, I may have the wrong studio. Is this Steve?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's No More Whoppers. Can you fucking believe it? Oh man, it's been so long, hasn't it? My name is Ray Barnholt, low emissions vehicle. And with me as always, anonymous NAMBLA donor, Alex Fraioli.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, I believe it was 3.2 million, correct?
Yeah, that's about right.
Good work. All right.
Giving back to the community.
Yeah. Talking about giving. All right, so we're back. We're recording this. It's just started to be December.
That's right.
The last month of the year. And
I'm very excited for Christmas.
Oh, really? Are you?
Yeah, not as excited for Hanukkah.
Too Jewy.
No.
No,
So you're of that faith, right?
Sure.
Right. Well, I mean, you have to believe in God to celebrate Christmas. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
So that's good. Me too. I've been loving God for nigh on 20 years. Here's my card. Not only is it the last month of the year, but it's actually 2 months away from our first anniversary of this show.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What do we got in store for that?
I don't know.
Anybody? Tote bags.
How about a best of show?
I'm out.
Recipes.
There we go. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It'll just be an hour of I'm Alex over and over again.
Good for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we should call it. Good for you. A No More Whopper special.
Good for Yuletide.
That'll be our Christmas special. And then
yes.
And then our Valentine's Day special, good for you and yours.
I think that also applies to the holidays.
Good for your spouse or significant other.
Good for one medium fries.
Why don't you like anything I say?
Because it's shit.
God.
I'm sorry, that's not fair.
Anyway, yeah, we're gearing up for some special stuff, I think, maybe, on the show. Cause
I think so, yeah. It's going to be fun.
You'll be on a trip.
I will be in the United States of America.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
But not in my house this time. That's unfortunate.
No.
Because we could have done, a Yuletide Homeland week.
You said that like I came down the stairs in a miniskirt. Not in my house.
Yeah.
Really sorry.
Well, that too.
As I said, it's freezing here. As you said, it's December.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
I'm trying to live through it. I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks. Right? That's how serious it is. I'm wearing pajama bottoms under my jeans. I'm wearing a t-shirt and then a sweater over that and then a vest over that and then a hoodie over that.
That sounds like it's cold.
If I could wear multiple pairs of glasses, I would. And I mean that outside of winter too.
Right. Well, you could wear safety goggles.
Oh yeah, but those retain heat. How about fuzzy safety goggles? No, somebody's probably done that.
Oh man. That and optical mouse shoes. It's not cold here so much as it's just been really raining.
I sort of think you are mistaken somehow.
So I'm not so much bundled up as it is just protecting myself from wetness.
I don't know why that was funny.
Because you were thinking of tampons, right?
There we go. Blue liquid.
Yes. The color of the ocean. Raining down on us. I don't know about you, but I'm just filling space at the top of the show.
So am I. You know,
I can say up front that I still don't have any Wii U games still. Haven't bought one. And, I feel okay with that. Although it is kind of weird, because, I'm the super game crazy expert guy. So
yes,
I can
you
have
are.
every game in the world, according to
Yes,
Alex.
you should. Yeah. Well, is that true? I mean, what else do you do?
I knit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mario sweaters. But...
folks, check out Ray's other podcast. Welcome to the internet.
Hey, wait a minute. Actually, I do also do Monster Hunter beanies. So,
Oh, cool.
I don't want to sound like I do. I'm a one-note sort of guy.
Monster beanies.
But I have games that I've gotten for Christmases past that I still have not actually played yet. Sorry, Mom. But that's it's all going up in my backlog there. So maybe this will be the year of the backlog. Yeah,
hang on, let me take
get through that.
Let me take a
laughing.
look at what's on your shelf here. Hang on, Rygar.
Alex, you did that.
Mavis Beavis. Mavis Beavis. All right, take two. Rygar.
Right.
Never mind. So all right. That's my every episode. I'm going to request one Photoshop. This episode is Mavis Beavis teaches typing. Anybody?
Oh, God. Okay. That's my first glorious update. I don't know. Should we take turns? Maybe you should say something about your life, and I'll say something about mine.
Well, let's stay on video games. I found my my errant copy of Suikoden 1 and 2. It was sitting under some mail on my kitchen table.
Really?
Why? Yeah. Why was it there? I have no idea.
You just have games everywhere.
No,
Right?
well, that was the only PSP game that was out of its case. I'm like, where the fuck is this game?
Oh, God.
I looked in every PSP case, thought maybe I put in another case by mistake. Nope, just on the kitchen table. Like it was just sitting there having toast or something.
Yeah, right. Maybe he was just trying to escape.
Yeah, well, I caught it, I shoved it back in my PSP, and I started a new game of Suikoden.
Just to show it a thing or two.
Yeah. Don't you walk away from me.
Yeah. I'm going to stir you up, and we're doing this all over again, mister. Right.
Okay, I can't do the music.
That was good for the first 2 notes. So don't worry about that. So my turn.
All right, I'm passing the shell to you.
Yeah. We should have some sort of talking stick on this show. Just considering
I'll mail it back to you now.
Yeah, thank you. It could be virtual. Just
Okay.
email.
All right, so you talk, and then when you're done, email me, and then I'll talk.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so when I mentioned the depression stuff a couple episodes back, one of the first things I mentioned was I was really depressed because my unemployment was going to pay me not that much anymore. But I guess it's sort of fixed now because now I sent in what they wanted and now I'm getting paid what I used to, at least this one time. So that's something. So it's not as bad, but obviously I would still like a job and I'm still looking for jobs. Go ahead, make a Steve Jobs joke.
I think that's an ill taste.
Damn it, Alex! You were just yeah. Laugh it up. Laugh it up.
I already
buddy.
did.
You son of a bitch. Okay.
Game over, man. It's game over.
So that's a sort of good thing that happened to me. All right. Well, I guess I'll send something to Alex here. So
Yeah, could you?
Alex.
Oh, I just got an email. You'll never believe the contents. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me read it here.
Alex.
All right. All right, so I got a dental update here. Kind of.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, last week I made my emergency dental trip. Got that temporarily taken care of. Went back this time. They did some more work on it. I think it takes so many appointments because they're trying to get all of the bacteria out of the middle of the tooth so they can seal it up.
Yeah.
Because if you seal
Makes
it up
sense.
with bacteria still in there, it's could be trouble.
Yeah, probably not that good. I don't understand, though, why they wouldn't just get it I don't know. I don't know the technique. I don't know how this all works.
I don't either. I'm going to take a guess here.
Like it's just you clean it out all at once and then boom, right?
Yeah. And I kind of wish they had done more of that the first time while I was still all Novocained up.
Right.
Because I went in yesterday and no anesthetic.
Oh. Nah.
Just nothing. Like,
did you know about that? Did you know that would happen? Did they
I did
tell
not
you?
know.
So
and I was
Oh God.
And I was very conflicted because I hate needles, especially inside of my mouth.
Right.
So I thought, you know what? Hey, if this guy thinks he can do it painlessly, I trust him. I don't need a needle in my mouth. Turns out very painful. And the most frustrating, repeated ouch. The most frustrating thing about it though is that he kept asking me, "Does that hurt?" And I would keep saying yes, and then he would just continue.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a stereotypical dentist thing.
Yeah, it's just like I would go like, "Ah, oh, did that hurt?" Yeah.
Maybe it's one of those things where like, okay, I know they're going to say yes, but I know what it really means, and they'll live through it. So let's just keep going at it here.
Yeah. At one point, it was like, does that hurt? Yeah. Oh, did that hurt? Yeah. Oh, does that hurt? Yes. Like, I don't know. What am I supposed to fucking say? Is it opposite day? No, it's completely painless.
All right, let's just stay calm here.
I tried. I did specifically wear a short sleeve shirt because I knew I would be sweating, and I was, and it worked out.
Wow. It's that bad for you?
Oh, yeah. It's awful. I can't stand the dentist.
Man. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry you had to go through that.
So how it works is he uses, I've never seen the tool. I don't want to see the tool. Boy, there's a couple drops for you.
Right.
He puts this, I think it's an electrically charged thing, looks like a pick, into the tooth, and then turns on this electrical thing and then wiggles it around, and I think that's supposed to kill the bacteria. About half the time I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
The other half of the time, though, when it would get very close to the nerve, it was very painful.
Okay. All right. Well, we can stop talking about this now.
I think that's a good idea. Anyway, I've got a few more appointments. My next one is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But if any dentists are listening to the show and want to explain the process to us, go right ahead.
And then go fuck yourself.
I didn't get through the email yet.
I'm sorry. Should I be extending an olive branch here?
I'm just saying we have professors who are listeners. We have other
That's
people
true.
with jobs.
Yeah, you know what? Dentists, professors don't constantly hurt people physically, to my knowledge.
No, emotionally.
Right?
Emotionally quite a bit. Like, they can be quite cold. They can grade papers badly. Things like that. So, yeah, I understand what you mean, but it's a different kind of pain that, those sort of people provide.
Here's a drop I should have gotten for this episode. A sadist with newer magazines.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go.
Me too. I should have done that too.
Anyway.
They do have their own schools. This okay.
Right,
well,
wait, hang on. Wait. I got to email you back, buddy. Here you go.
Sorry.
I'm Ray. Alex.
Well, there we go. I got some email. All right. This bit of news isn't exactly about me, but guess what came out on the 3DS Virtual Console this week? That's right. Pac-Man for NES.
I didn't say anything. Oh.
Pac-Man for NES. Pac-Man for NES. I'm jizzing in my pants right now.
That's Italian.
Right. So
No, Ray, no.
That's on. Yeah. And my reaction to it now is the same as it was back then. It's just like, why the fuck? Who cares? Because they already released the Game Boy version, like last year. So it's like twice the Pac-Man. Only this one, I guess, it's in color now. It's the NES version, but it's still not that great. And yeah, that's video games. Oh yeah, yes, I'll email Alex again. Okay, here's
Jesus,
passing the
finally.
baton Rui thing, and here we go.
Ouch. Alex.
All right, here we go.
Sorry, I held down the key.
I've just been informed I can speak. Here's an exciting thing that happened in the middle of my week. I got hit by a car.
Ouch.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Technically, my bike was hit by a car,
Okay,
but I was riding the bike.
okay. So were you actually injured?
No.
Okay, so
But the guy was like, "Holy shit! I just hit a dude on a bike," And he got out of the car and he's like,
Jeez.
"Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine. I just wanted to get to work." You know, Raymond, you're aware that my worst mood of the day is before I go to work.
A little bit, yeah.
So I was in no mood to deal with that. Like I was
Shut
fine.
the
But
fuck up!
that's
Yeah.
what I said. I said, "Get back in the car. Just drive away, buddy." No, yeah, because I was unharmed and the bike was unharmed, and
Yeah, okay. So let me ask you, how hard of a hit was this? I mean, what exactly happened?
I was coming up. I was about to cross a street that I couldn't see the right side of. I couldn't see around the corner. The car was coming up. He couldn't see around the corner. It was, kind of a simple mistake, I guess, on both our parts. And it wasn't
guess
like he was
so.
coming to a stop anyway,
Yeah.
so he wasn't going very fast, and he just hit my front wheel, and I went, "Oh God!" And he got out of the car. He's like, "Are you all right?" I said, "Yeah," and I just went on my way.
So technically, I mean, he didn't. Wait, did he knock you over?
Well, kind of. No. What? Wait.
Well, I mean, no,
I wasn't knocked to the ground, if that's what you're asking.
Right. Okay.
No, I was just knocked, like the bike, he hit the front of the bike, and I quickly slammed on the brakes, and then just sort of jumped off to the left side away from the car,
Okay.
and then wheeled it across the street.
All right. So here's my question: were you maimed?
Yes.
Okay. That
He-
sucks. Then you should.
That's the
probably
worst part, is that
take
he
him to
got
court.
out of the car. He was apologetic, but his passenger was a bear.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah. And I feel bad because the bear was also apologizing, but then the bear started mauling me.
Yeah. Oh man. You gotta keep those things on a leash.
Yeah.
You know, that's really crucial. Keep your bears in cars on a leash. At
The
all
one
times.
day I go to work without bear mace.
Yeah, right. Ah, wouldn't you know?
But anyway, I get to work though, and then I a little bit shaken up, but I take off my coat, I put down my backpack, I open it up, and the bottom panel on my laptop had been completely busted off.
Okay, yeah.
So that was a nice surprise. I managed to finagle it back into position, powered
Right.
it down, and then put the thing back in.
The rest of it's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but my front wheel is a little bit bent, but it's not
On the computer?
Yeah, I have a special computer that I wheel. It's so big, I have to wheel it around.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you know,
the
LAN
front
party.
the front wheel of the bike is bent, but not extremely, because it took me a few days to even notice it. I was looking down at my wheel one day and it was wobbling. I'm like, huh, that's
Yeah.
neat.
Now, why didn't you tell me about this? Because you'll tell me when you have to run out of the house to go to the dentist, but you
Yes.
never told me until now that you were hit by a car.
Well, I wanted to keep it a secret.
Save it for the show?
Yeah,
That
I was sort of
thing?
saving for the show. Also, I wasn't in a great mood, and I knew that if I had told you something like that, you would come back with a snarky comment and I would just
Oh,
hate you. So I
right.
decided to not say anything.
I'm Alex.
See, I'm looking out for both of us.
Okay, then. Fair enough. I guess you're right. Or I would just say something normal and you would take it as a snarky comment and get mad anyway.
What do you mean by that, you ass?
Love you
Okay.
too. Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, we're all praying for you for a quick recovery.
Thanks.
Hope you get back on your feet soon.
I'm
et cetera,
sitting right now.
et cetera. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, don't do that. Now we're recording. We got a show
shit.
to do, so don't stand up and walk around. All right then. Do I even have anything else to say?
Wait, I can email you back. Hang
I
on.
know
Power!
There you go.
All right, thank you. I don't know what else really to say here. What else?
Well, then allow me to round it out.
All right, then. Well, let me send the thing back to you. We gotta do this all over again. Jesus Christ.
Hang on, I got some here, folks.
You son of a bitch.
All right.
Snarky comments.
So I had a visitation by my supervisor. About once every semester, my supervisor will come down to school and observe my lesson. And I always,
what's going on?
I'm telling you, you dick! And I always hate this because it's pretty much the whole point of it is for them to be super overcritical of every part of your lesson. Like, you need to smile more. You need to do this part differently. You need to do this.
Yeah,
And it's like, I'm out of this job at the end of the contract. I'm not half-assing anything. I'm doing the same job I always have. The last thing I need is somebody critiquing my shit, you know?
Yeah, because as
But,
we established, you not when you're already in a bad mood.
Yeah. And this was the first time I actually told my supervisor face-to-face that I am out. I'm quitting at the end of this contract. And that felt good. That felt very good.
Yeah.
I said I had many reasons. One of them in particular is that the nut punch is just completely unacceptable.
Right.
And she could understand that. And
so everybody was understanding.
Yeah, more or less.
They were probably disappointed that they don't have anyone else to criticize, for the immediate future, right? Because then you're...
Oh, no, they got hundreds of employees.
No, I know, but I mean... Sorry, I didn't word that correctly. I meant, having just one person leave, that can mean a lot. Because every little bit counts when you're picking apart everybody's little imperfections in their job.
That's true. It's a team effort. They need to be critiquing everybody.
Right. Yeah, that's what
anyway.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, I want to mention one thing. One thing that gave me a chuckle, and this I didn't even see this until after she had left the school, but I sang a song. I have to sing a song at the beginning of every class. It's called the Good Morning Song.
You do?
Well, I sing it with the students. We all sing it. And I write it down, on my laptop, I keep lesson plans, and pretty much every lesson opens with GMS, Good Morning Song, and then it goes right into the lesson. So I do the lesson for her. She's observing the lesson, and then we get, after the lesson, we're sitting in the principal's office, and she's running through the contents of the lesson. She goes, you can't really sing the Good Morning Song in the afternoon.
Oh, God.
Now we're in the Hall of Judgment.
Hang on, I dropped my pig. I dropped my pig. Hang on.
Butterfingers, 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 do-wop, do-wop, do-wop.
I was playing with a little pig magnet, and I kind of dropped its butt. Anyhow. But yeah, she's not wrong. I mean, it is, after lunchtime, you're supposed to sing sort of the good afternoon equivalent. What?
I imagine you singing it at 11:59.
No. This was at 2 p.m.
Okay.
And
oh dear.
But the company on the CD, they only give you a good morning song. They don't give you a good afternoon song. But she showed me on the CD though there is a karaoke version, and you can just sing the same lyrics but substitute afternoon for morning.
Aha.
So I made a note of that in my notes when she was running down the contents of the lesson, and then she leaves, and I go back to my desk, and under notes I had written "Good Morning Song" and then underlined it, and then underneath wrote "After lunch, arrow, capital letters GAS." That gave me a chuckle.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, becomes the good afternoon song or gas.
Yeah. Well, it's not wrong.
No,
Most
it's
of
true.
us, yeah. After lunch. Yep.
Yep.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a shame you're leaving. You'll have to miss all that.
You know what? We should get somebody in here to observe the podcast.
Yeah.
We
do it long distance. We'll have to have 2 people.
Okay.
To observe either one of us.
Okay.
Maybe we should just set up an internship.
Oh, yeah. Wait, well, interns can't judge us, can they?
No, but I was sorry, side thought. We can do both.
Okay.
So anyway, you've made the announcement.
I have. The company is aware. Yeah. Of course, now I got to, as soon as winter vacation ends, I got to start looking for a place in the city. So yeah, it's as the podcast approaches its 1-year anniversary, I will be coming full circle because I started doing the show with you when I still lived in the city. Then I moved out here to the sticks, and then I'm moving back to the city.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Shut up!
No, I'm kidding.
God damn it, Ray!
No,
Mitchell!
Come on, I could have said that way more sarcastically.
It's
I was
really
being
more of a
genuine.
weekend thing, Ray.
Okay,
Yeah, fine.
I know it may have come off a bit differently because you're such a sensitive Sally.
Attack him as soon as the door opens.
But I just, I do think it's interesting, i.e. cool.
Okay.
I'd be glad to have you back in the city where you belong.
Yes.
Living in the city, you have to survive. Got to keep that dream alive. Nothing? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I was going to say, something you told me, you initially told me that you told them,
Yes.
was that, you told the company, but no one at the schools know that you're leaving.
No. I told some of the teachers at the small school I go to because I like them, and they kind of asked me about it anyway.
Okay.
They're like,
but otherwise, what you said to me was that usually the schools aren't supposed to necessarily know that you're leaving.
yes,
they
want to. They want the company wants the school board to believe that the teacher that's currently out of school is going to be staying there, and they want them to believe that as long as possible. So they'll only usually spring it on them maybe in February or March.
Okay, is there a rationale behind that? Because it doesn't...
Well, yeah, I mean, because the school board holds the contract for the company. And if the company says, "Wait, hey, our guy is out at the end of this contract," that means the school board now has to find a new teacher. That means that the school board can also start looking at other companies. It means my company has a chance of losing out on the contract.
Right, I guess. It just...
It basically comes down to the fact that school boards, really Japanese culture in general, hates change. And
Yes.
if they think that the teacher wants to stay, they feel better about having a teacher continue on than having to get a new one.
Right, I understand that. But it
Okay.
does just... No, it seems a touch disingenuous. Not that, not that it would never happen in any sort of other business setting, but, it's just odd, that's all. I get
You're
it.
odd.
I get it.
Do you?
I may be an idiot, but I get it, all right?
Get this!
Video games.
And I think we're done talking about games.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know, unless you have some sort of Dragon Quest update.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull it up.
Freddie penis.
Oh, no, now that you mention
of a
it.
game called Dragon Quest.
Now that you're dragging it, I did make a sort of an announcement on 10 and 10, which I will repeat here. Folks, the last episode of 10 and 10 is going to be on Christmas Day. So look forward to that. What?
Oh my god!
However, sometime in January, it will reemerge as X in 10, where I muddle through a JRPG in Japanese that I haven't played before, trying to do as many goofy voices as possible. Again, in about 10 minutes a day. I hope you enjoy it.
All right, why is it called
That's it.
X in 10?
Because X, it could be any game. That's what X is.
What happened to this dog walker thing you did for the donors?
Well, I got a lot of very helpful feedback from it. And a lot of people said the same things. They said 10 in 10 works for three reasons. One, the daily format. Two, it's only 10 minutes long. Three, hilarious mistranslations of dialogue and the subsequent voices.
I get that.
People did like dog walkers, but it's not as funny outside of my head, I think.
I know. Why not just
Well,
keep
then why
the
did you
name?
ask me, you ass?
The name. Why not just keep the name?
Oh, because I like to stick with the theme of something in 10. I like the idea of a 10-minute podcast.
But you went with this other thing with a new name, and all of a sudden people criticize you for it, then you decide to not keep the name.
I didn't go with anything. That was a test.
But I thought you liked it enough, though, that you may want to keep it.
I did, but it fits only to that format with the idea of a guy,
we did a test show called
working-
No More Whoppers, and we seem to stick with that.
I know.
Nintendo is doing something about it.
Anyway, folks, Freakonomics Radio.
We'll be back. Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers.
Hi, guys.
I'm Ray. Now,
I'm Alex.
from the top, I'm Ray.
I'm Alex.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, here's Alex.
Hi. Hey.
Not again.
All right, everybody, here's Alex.
Hi, folks.
Better, very better.
Okay, good.
Jesus Christ, you try and make a fucking show here, and sometimes somebody doesn't pull their weight, and it all falls apart. Sorry. What can we talk about now? I love it. Next.
Okay. Well, Ray, you remember last week and the week prior, I was like, I watched X-Men First Class, and then I liked it so much, I went out and I opened up iTunes and I bought X2 and then Wolverine.
You went out to the iTunes store.
Yeah.
You got in the car, and
Yep.
yeah, I remember all that. That was fun.
And you were giving me sass. You were like, it's only a matter of time before you get the other two movies.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember giving you sass, yeah.
Well, then I had another beer. And no, I did not get X3, but I did buy X-Men 1 on iTunes.
Okay, well, it could be worse.
Yeah. And you know what? My idea here was, you know what? I like First Class. I wanna maybe try to get my dad to watch it because I think he kind of likes sci-fi stuff, but I also know that it's a balance because he generally prefers realistic stuff. He's not really a comic book guy, though he did enjoy the Batman movies. I think
imagine if they made a movie about Panzer General.
Oh man, yeah. Wait.
What?
You know what? If they could pull it off like Battleship, that would be pretty good.
Yeah. And also get Rihanna in there.
Yeah. In a tank.
All right, so you tried to get your dad.
Thanks for playing. All right. Yeah, I kind of want to. I'm going to watch a couple of X-Men movies with him over vacation. He's listening to this now. I'm sure he can get back to me on that.
So get ready.
Would like to watch X2 and First Class with him. I mean, we got 2 weeks together. I don't think that's too much to ask.
No.
But I watched X-Men 1, and I want him to get as much of the backstory as possible. But there's just so much of X-Men 1 that's awful. So I've devised my own supercut of X-Men. It consists of the first 33 minutes and the last 5 minutes. That's what we're going to watch.
Really?
Yes. Because the middle it's just, bad special effects, some bad acting, a lot of cheesy fight sequences.
Really? I mean, the middle's a lot, though.
I know, but there's just nothing in there that's good.
But,
And everything that happens is sort of referenced in the second movie anyway, and he's not an idiot. He can piece it all together.
Through flashbacks?
Yes. Flashback of my dad being lowered into a tank.
No, not your dad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In X-Men 2.
No, just stuff is referenced. But I feel like that first 33 minutes and the last 5 minutes is just the right amount of backstory and character introductions and stuff. And then X2 kind of plays with those in a better way. And then First Class, I feel, ties it all together in an entertaining way.
Right. All right, then.
That's what I'm going to do. I swear to God, I'm not going to buy X3 on iTunes. If I come back to you next week and I say, way ahead of the beer, I bought X-Men
I hope you
3.
do.
I want you to just disconnect the call.
No, I really want this to happen because I need the perfect reason to use these Frasier drops again.
No.
Please. I'm hoping for the best.
I'll think about it.
Maybe not even like next week. It can be within the month, let's say. Let's say you get all sauced up on eggnog or something and it just pops in your head. And then all of a sudden, you come on the show and I'm like,
I'm listening.
And then we're ready to roll. Okay? So I'm not going to hold you to anything, but if it happens naturally, then so be it. I welcome it.
Fine.
Now let me ask you something about this cut you want to do. Are you actually going to you're not going to edit the actual videos, are you?
No, I'm going to queue it up on Netflix, and then when it hits the 33-minute marker, I'm going to move it up to the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Okay, you don't have to get that mad at me about
Yes, I do.
How big of an idiot do you think I am? I'm just
huge one. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Alex. I'm Alex, and you're a doofus. Now I'm just being mean for fun.
And we're No More Whoppers. Join us every Sunday. Okay, well then, shouldn't have said anything. Let me back off of that one.
Yeah, back off.
Well, hey, whoa.
Shit just got real.
I did watch another movie.
I swear to God, next Homeland Week, you're going to pull a knife on me, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to be out of town next August. How about that?
I'm going to break into your place anyway. You're going to be hiding in the tub. You're gonna be holding a Wii U remote, and I'm gonna notice that the console is on, so I'm gonna check everywhere.
But then eventually you'll give up, and then I'll hear the noises of like Chibi Robo playing in the background or something, or Dragon Quest level up noises.
That fucking Ray.
Can't squeeze through this bathroom window.
All right, I did watch another movie during the week.
Yeah.
X.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Oh, you already said it.
X-Men 3, The Last Stand. No.
American History X.
No, American History X-Men.
All right.
I don't know why I wanted to watch this movie. It popped into my mind. The 1991 comedy hit Drop Dead Fred. Have you seen this film?
No, I know of it, but
Okay.
I've not actually seen it.
When I was a kid, I had this weird infatuation with the movie. I made my mom rent it 3 consecutive times from the local video store.
Okay.
It was really it was my introduction to that style of manic comedy. It's really the story of this woman played by, what's her name? Phoebe Cates?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I don't remember exactly.
Shit. All right, well, let's hope so. And her imaginary friend, Fred, who is played by British comedian Rick Mayall. And first of all, I like Rick Mayall because his last name sounds like Jerry Lewis trying to say the word male. All right. Mayall! Love it.
No.
Second of all, he does a lot of work with his facial expressions and his eyes, which is really hard to do. And I love it when people can do that really well, and he's good at it. Actually, I looked up some of his older stuff on YouTube. He was also in The Young Ones, if you're familiar with that. I watched that in the mid-'90s, even though I didn't understand half of the humor because I was a little kid.
Right. He's a little kid.
There we go. Anyway, yeah, it's a great movie, and it mostly holds up. I mean, except for the intro where the girl is, she's at a payphone, and she's angry because she has to get another quarter, so she has to run to her car. It's like, well, just get an iPhone.
Wait, it holds up, really?
Yes, yes, because it's
everything I've heard about this movie is that it's a hunk of shit.
What? No,
quote unquote.
Okay, I think it does hold a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Well,
but
stay away from 10.
But it's the kind of movie I think that if you saw it when it came out, you're more likely to like it now, because the interpersonal stuff, the dramatic parts of it do hold up. Especially if you consider, and I read this on the Wikipedia page, a lot of people like the movie because they view it from a different angle. They think that instead of a story of this little girl who grew up and her imaginary friend, has rejoined with her and is going to help her get her life back in order, they see it as a girl who's just mentally insane.
Yeah.
And I was I decided to watch the movie from this point of view when I watched it. It's all on YouTube, folks. You can just YouTube Drop Dead Fred. There it is. If you watch the movie, it's almost like a Fight Club situation where if you watch it a second time, it seems totally different. Everything can be explained. Everything that Fred does can be explained as having been done by her.
Hold on.
What?
Are you spoiling Fight Club now?
I fucking hate you. Anyway, Drop Dead Fred has this adamantium skeleton. No, it's because there's flashbacks to when she's a little kid, and Fred will show up and make her do, or he'll be doing these shenanigans. But it could very well be her that's actually doing it, and she's just imagining Fred.
I mean, again, I haven't seen all the movie, but from what I've read of it and other shit, I don't know, I've known about it. I thought that was the point anyway, was that she was obviously mentally ill. And then that was just all...
She's certainly under some mental duress because her life has gone to shit. And people think that's why Fred came back. Because her boyfriend dumped her and her fiance dumped her and all this stuff happened. But no, I don't think it was marketed that way. I think that's just become a popular way to interpret it.
I see.
And
still, there is a difference between marketing and the intent of the writers, directors.
Yes, there is. But I think either way, no matter how you watch the movie, it does have a happy ending regardless.
Okay,
so
then.
I recommend it.
All right.
Try it again for the first time.
You said that based on what you said about her maybe having, stressful situations and then having this imaginary friend. What if one of us is each other's imaginary friend? And we've been having a podcast with figments of our imagination.
I've considered that.
Yeah. I had a feeling you would. Maybe after viewing this movie, it would have you consider everything else in your life. Or at least about me.
Well, then who's imagining who in this scenario?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? I guess maybe we'll have to ask the audience. Maybe this entire time what they're hearing is not so much my voice as you doing two voices.
Oh, shit.
You're Alex, and then you're doing this low, mumbly sort of asshole that you call Ray.
Yeah.
And then it's the entire thing, right?
No, wait a minute. Because during Homeland Week, when we went to IKEA, you were driving the car, and I was clearly in the passenger seat.
Well, again, that may just be some sort of, hallucination or, modification of your thoughts.
Oh, boy.
See, there's a way out of this. I mean, there's a way to explain all this.
Please don't say double suicide again. What?
Maybe.
Okay.
Perhaps. It's not a bad idea.
Shit, no! You're just going to kill me and leave yourself again.
Well, it worked.
Local imaginary friend found dead.
Yeah. That's how we'll find out. That's how we'll know for sure who was real and who was not.
Everybody in town is shocked to discover that there was this apartment in Kota with nobody living in it, but it was just stocked with Dragon Quest shit for no reason.
Yeah, and it's covered on one of those ghost blogs and
Haunted Kota.
the Count of Dragon Quest. Been here for centuries. Amassing Dragon Quest games. Even wrote fan mail to Yuji Horii.
Late at night, some say voices can still be heard.
I'm Alex.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's have Iwata host a series of Japanese ghost hunting TV shows.
They did come
Look
out
at
with that ghost game for 3DS recently. Spirit Camera.
Wait, how about a ghost hunting show where Iwata goes to haunted places, but all he finds are obviously like superimposed boos and big boos?
Jesus Christ.
No?
Yeah,
Anybody?
okay.
There are characters on Nintendo.
Yes, they are.
Good Lord. Well, that's been Al's Hollywood Minute.
Hollywood Minute?
Alexy Wood Minute.
Bollyville?
No. Holly go lightly.
George, Fred's gay.
What's happened to this show?
I don't know.
Game over, man.
Okay. I got one more thing to mention here. A little bit of a bar development.
Oh, good.
I've scheduled a meeting with the American Chamber of Commerce for next weekend. So, yeah, by the time we record the next episode, I will have more news. I'm meeting with a guy at a Starbucks. Probably should have gone through the American Chamber of Commerce itself and not Craigslist.
Yeah, they run a tight ship there, it sounds like.
Yeah. No, it's I think he's off on Saturday, and we're just going to meet at a Starbucks in the city.
Wow. These people are really going out of their way to meet you.
I know. Well,
You're
they want
meeting people
members.
on weekends out of their offices.
Well, because there's a membership fee, and I think that's the prize.
Okay, but I mean, still, I think they could just tell you to wait till the... Okay.
My big question for him is, can they help me find somebody to act as a CEO when I incorporate? Because that's the big problem now is I need, as I mentioned, I need a Japanese person to pose as my CEO.
Hey, I know just the guy to ask.
Yeah,
Who?
okay.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I think he may already... he may be indisposed.
Well, what? You can't be the head of two companies at once?
I don't think so.
I mean, technically, these people own subsidiaries as well, and they're on the boards, and they're the chairman of those things. I mean, what? It could work out, is what I'm saying. Just write a nice letter, explain the situation.
No, because I'm pretty sure the government shot down the proposal of you can be the CEO of multiple companies.
How in the world the president said no to that? I will never know.
All right.
Damn it. Okay, well, otherwise, that does sound good, and I, appreciate all the bar updates.
Yeah.
Because frankly, I just need to know when it's open so I can send you a package of crap that I don't need anymore.
Well, you know what? I will start accepting and hunting for more crap when I move. I don't want to hoard too much stuff right now because when I move out of here, I'm going to have to transport all of it.
Yeah. I'm trying to be nice and hoard things on my end.
And I appreciate it very much.
And then give you my hoard.
I thank you. I got to wait till I settle.
And then also Kong's banana hoard.
What does a lizard want with bananas anyway?
Exactly. So have you been thinking about the place anymore, though? I mean, your dreams, your intentions.
I'm
what you want to do.
Trying to imagine myself. I'm using visualization. It's called The Secret, Ray. I think it's time. I am trying to... It's very difficult for me to imagine what it's going to be like because I still don't know where it's going to be or what the layout of the place is. So I'm trying to avoid too much daydreaming on that front. I'm just now trying to organize myself and get the legal stuff underway. What?
Surely you can't help but think about it.
Oh, I do, of course. I just try to keep it real, you know? When keeping it real goes wrong.
No, hopefully it goes right.
Okay, that's right. Yes.
Just imagine Genesis and you're behind the bar instead of the other guy.
That's actually, that's how it is in my mind.
Yeah.
And then I'm like...
How did I get?
And then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to find a place that nice, though.
Well, you could. I mean...
I very well could.
If nothing else, if you do get a crappy place, or what you may think of as crappy, I don't know, you could just keep the lights really dim, and then nobody would have to see a lot, and see how bad the place really is, right?
Oh, it could be like that restaurant where it's in total darkness.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shitty idea.
Sounds like a bar.
No, I've been to a few bars that are nearly pitch black. It's kind of distracting.
Yeah.
And it just makes you want...
Oh, God.
And it just makes you want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm in a place that has a lot of light, I can see people and talk to people, but if it's really, really, really dim and I have 2 or 3 drinks, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
That's not good for business.
It's part of why I don't like going to bars.
It's not going to be good for
usually too dark.
Yeah.
Mostly too loud, but also the darkness part. And it's just why can't we just have a bar that's as bright as the ones on a sitcom?
Yeah, the loud thing is what kills me about loud, noisy bars, the Hub. If you go to the Hub in Nagoya, or really anywhere, I guess.
In America.
Yeah. If it's just so loud, I'm using half of my concentration just to focus on the conversation and what's happening. I can't enjoy myself.
And I can't really yell for more than 10 seconds at a time before I go hoarse because I don't talk enough as a person. So that's also a really bad thing for me.
Yeah, I think that's why I got so cozy at the Coopers, because it wasn't that loud. And of course, Genesis is not very loud at all. It's just, he's only got 7 stools in the whole house, and no tables. It's just a bar and a guy behind the bar and a couple of TVs and some video games. That's the kind of thing I want to replicate.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing I want from you.
Well, you're going to have to come visit.
Well, maybe I will.
Well, all right. Do we have money to get you over here? Do we have that?
I don't know, Alex, do we? No.
Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
Could you stow away on a boat?
Probably.
A banana boat. Could you mail yourself?
Banana boat. Slather myself in sun cream and then...
Yes. Oh, you call it sun cream too?
No, actually, I just didn't think
Thank God.
enough.
Thank God it's not just me.
No, I couldn't think of the word fast enough, that's all. No. You're still dumb.
Thank you.
I'm dumb for a different reason, though.
Damn it.
Love ya.
Together, we form one complete idiot.
Well, yeah. We could be as smart as one man. Well, good news all around.
Yes.
Well, like I said, or mentioned, or inferred earlier in the show, I still don't have a job yet. It's been about 2 weeks since I had an interview. But that's, it's about the time where I'm going to just say, all right, time to stop thinking about this too hard or worrying about it. Let's go back and try and apply for more things.
Yes.
Because they're not going to call, within a good amount of time. Then maybe it's not going to happen. But again, anything could happen and can change because we do record this a week ahead of time. So I could just be completely lying right now. And you wouldn't even know unless I said something on Twitter.
Well, I would know because...
you, the listener.
It's possible that we're the same person. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right now, not this again.
I'm sorry. Me? Sorry, am I playing too much into it?
You're trying to fool me, aren't you?
I'm Ray.
No, you're not.
I sort of think you are mistaken somehow.
Oh, fuck.
Hey there, my name is Alex.
Oh, shit. I cosplayed several times.
You're not a Nintendo mechanic.
I went to Otakon 3 times. 3 times, folks.
That's right.
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I wanted to go see the new Evangelion movie. But I shut up. But I don't want to go alone because that would sort of be an overnerd in itself. So I've asked friend of the show, Gabe, who lives in Okazaki, if he's free between the 14th and the 18th. That's my vacation before I go back to the States.
So, folks, if you're there on the 14th or the 18th, come say hi. It'll be a More Whoppers meetup.
That's right.
At Evangelion, the third movie.
Yeah.
Then we can all have or be part of an over nerd then, right?
Now there's something we can all enjoy.
We can all cosplay at least one time.
Yeah.
Also, BYOB. Thank you very much.
Bring your own bot.
Have you ever been in a situation where you snuck booze into a Japanese theater?
No, I have bought booze at a Japanese theater though.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, you can buy beers in the lobby.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah. In fact, I think that's the only reason I enjoyed Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when I first saw it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because, yeah, I think I had the opportunity to watch it again, maybe on an airplane or something. I was like, no, we're not doing that.
I didn't hate it that much. I mean, I don't know. This goes back to what I said a long time ago on the show, was that I can usually tend to turn my brain off a lot with movies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't view them with a critical eye as much as I would with games, for instance. So most of the time, I don't come away hating a movie that everyone else hates, for example, unless it's, like, really super egregious. So, with that Indiana Jones was like, well, yep, that was that. That was okay, I guess. But meanwhile, it's like you go online, everybody's like, what the fuck, the refrigerator? What the fuck, Shia LaBeouf? And it's just like, okay, well,
no,
I'm the crazy one.
There's a lot of stuff like that, I mean, even if I do, quote-unquote, turn my brain off, that's not enough to save a movie for me.
Yeah.
There's just, some things like the refrigerator or Shia LaBeouf swinging on vines with monkeys.
Certainly I could recognize the absurdity of that particular scene.
And it was all like CG,
like,
too, which was super weird.
But usually my reaction to those things are not like, oh, man, this is so bad. It's more like, oh, man, people are going to think this is so bad.
So, yeah, I'm the person who says, oh, this is so bad.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, man, people are not going to like this.
No, I'm not
Probably
in the camp. I'm not in the camp of George Lucas raped by childhood, because I think that's kind of ridiculous. First of all, I don't think you know what rape means. Second of all the old movies are still there, and you can watch them.
Yeah.
This is like Harrison Ford wanted some money, and so they made another movie.
How about that, huh?
Yeah.
It's like it's some sort of business or something.
I know!
What the fuck?
What a foreign concept.
Craziness. But yeah, that's usually my reaction is usually like that, because it's probably born out of just like being on the internet so often and just seeing people just react to things that I know that they wouldn't like anyway.
Yes.
Just like, oh yeah, I could see that coming a mile away. But personally for me, it's just like I don't feel that strongly.
See, I try not to look at other people's reactions of stuff. Especially with movies, because then I'll go into it with that mindset. If I go into a movie without knowing what other people think of it, I tend to like it more. Maybe that's very telling of me. But I think that's pretty normal. It's getting a lot more difficult though with Twitter, because there's everybody wants to make a snarky comment about a movie that was less than perfect.
Yep.
So then I'll go into that movie thinking, oh no, but I know I shouldn't.
That jackass was right.
He was right about Jackass 3D.
A triumph. ...
Powerful.
I tell you though, I want that Indiana Jones box set, but it's like $60. But the list price is like $100. Even so, it's just like it's still a bit too much money, I think.
I don't suppose there would be a box set with just the first 3 movies on Blu-ray.
No.
Yeah, damn it.
No, this is the first Blu-ray box, so it's not going to happen.
I don't need no Crystal Skull.
Well,
you know why? Feels like a spear in my real skull.
Well, you don't have to watch it, Alex. Remember?
I already did, though.
But again, I mean, you know.
Okay. Oh, go good.
Yeah.
Then wait, hang on. Then why are my eyelids being pried open?
That's just your natural inclination.
Oh, I did have a pot of coffee.
Because you're insane.
Hi.
I'm Alex.
My name is Alex.
So that's been our 30th Hollywood Minute here on the show.
Yep. I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a Hollywood break and come back with some fan fun?
Can we just take a normal break?
No.
Why do you have to glitz everything up with the Hollywood shit? Do you want to be a star that badly? Is that it? I mean, come on.
You know what they call it? Toontown? You know what they call it? Toontown?
Tinsel toots.
Steven Spielberg presents Tinseltoon Adventures. Anybody?
Sorry. Oh, I got really ruined by tinsel toots. There we go. Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. And you know, I say that, I like to remind you what the show is, just in case you're not listening to this on headphones, and let's say a loved one comes in, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, they come in and say, what the hell is this shit? And then you say, well, we actually don't have to say anything, because we say what the show is. But then you say, this is what I've been telling you, you shit on everything I like, I don't think I can go through this anymore, we're through, get your stuff, and get out of my house.
Ray.
So that's the kind of service that we provide.
Ray.
Yeah, hi.
Okay.
Alex.
Hi. Hi. No More Whoppers. Welcome back.
Get out of my house.
That was me slamming the door.
That was very good. So now it's time for fan fun.
Hey, I'm back.
Why do you ruin this show?
I don't ruin it. A little bit. All right, first up.
Here's Alex.
Thank you for my introduction. We have donors. 3 donors, in fact. The first one is a Scott Burkhead. Can you believe it?
Sounds familiar.
They grow up so fast.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, well, so Scott's giving us some money, eh?
Yes.
All right, then.
Okay.
Are you ready to read his thing?
Yes.
Read your thing about his thing?
I'm ready.
Penis? Let's go. And there we go.
All right. Thank you, Scott Burkhead. Purpose. So Alex can make me jealous of Dragon Quest X more. I'm on it, Scott. Here are some people I've known named Scott. Scott Benton. Scott Lowe. Scott White. Great Scott. Okay, thank you, Scott.
Marty McFly.
Marty McScott. 12-year-old Scotch.
Scotty McMarty.
Scott Paper Towels.
Doc McScott.
Blood Scott.
Serious McShit.
Sirius Satellite Radio.
Doc McBiff.
Get out of my car, old man. Nobody calls me Yella. Okay.
Please tell me you have more donors.
2 more, in fact.
Thank God.
This next one is a Lloyd Parker.
Alrighty.
From the hit series Lloyd Parker Can't Lose.
Damn it. Alright, then. Here we go.
All right, thanks, Lloyd. Purpose. This money could be going to my mortgage. Okay, thanks, Lloyd. It's always good.
Well, from the sound of it, you know, with the timer and everything,
Yeah.
it must be a cheap mortgage.
I know, yeah, I was thinking that.
Lloyd lives in a crate.
The new reality series on TLC, The Crate Life.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of this crate.
He's not even a celebrity. Lloyd, I apologize if you in fact are a celebrity.
Lloyd Braun?
I'm Lloyd Parker, get me out of here. That's just what he says to anybody when he gets locked in a crate. Why aren't we making TV?
Because we make stuff only we laugh at.
Damn it.
That's the problem.
Thank you, Lloyd. We hope your situation picks up. What with the crate and all.
Okay, can we get through this third one?
All right, last one is a Robert White.
All right.
Not to be confused with Jaleel White.
No, it's a normal name. No more funny. Just read the thing. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
All right. Thank you, Robert. His purpose, to maintain friend of the show status. Robert White. I don't know much about him.
Not your best. I gotta say, not your best.
Perfectly timed, though.
Reading there.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, Rob. Can I call you Rob? Right in.
Another thing. Is he really a friend of the show?
Well, he is now. He donated.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Is he one of your little foreigner buddies?
No. He's Japanese. No.
I meant within Japan.
No, I don't know him personally.
Friend.
But I do know him personally.
It's like Ocean's 12, but with Gaijin.
God. Hang on.
I'm surprised they didn't make that.
What was the
they
name
didn't
of
make a
that?
Japanese version.
What would the name of that movie be? Waku Waku Ocean's Daisakusen. Everybody stealing money. All right. No. I think I've mentioned it before. Do you remember the Japanese title of X-Men First Class? Oh, no. Yeah, X-Men, it was just called X-Men First Generation. Because I think I think the name First Class would make people think it's about airplanes. No, what I meant to say was, do you remember the Japanese name of X-Men 3, The Last Stand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Was it the final?
The Final Decision.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was in Japan when Wolverine came out, and they called that, like, Zero, right?
Yeah, that was,
X-Men
Zero, Wolverine.
Right.
Yeah, Final Decision, little close to Final Solution.
Well,
little bit close.
Look, people do make final decisions, okay? It's a corporate thing. It happens.
I know.
Usually when people get laid off, it's not great, but, it's there. Yeah, what was decided in that movie? Does anyone...
good question. I decided
to not make a good sequel. How about that?
Yeah, I decided not to watch it again.
Right.
All right, we got some Facebook likes here. Raymond, cue up the music in post.
Okay, Alex.
All right, and here we go. Anagram of Shark Smear LP. It's Mark Sharples. Samuel Dost protest too much. Ask Kirsten Schwartz. Oh God, I'm late for my Brett Anonymous meeting. Stakey Danae Christensen. Cornell Bosch Jantz von Ronsenberg. And folks, I like my Jared's Obermeyer. All right, thanks everybody. We didn't get a lot. We did not get a lot this week.
No, that's fine. You kind of lost me at the Stecky.Nate one.
Oh, well, his name is Dane Christensen.
Right.
So I just took Dane and did it phonetically like it would be Japanese. So it's Dane.
Okay,
just put a steak in front of that. Stakey Dane Christensen.
All
right?
Because, if I'm confused, chances are someone else is going to be confused.
But that's the name of the song from Final Fantasy X.
And then you're going to have to publicly apologize on Facebook.
How many nerds who listen to this are not going to know that that's the song from Final Fantasy X? None of them. They all know it.
That's a good percentage, because we're not all thinking what you're thinking, Alex. I mean,
are you
I
sure?
am, because I'm a figment of your imagination, but everybody else who is real and listening to the show does not exactly have that privilege, okay?
Fine.
Fuck.
Then let me say it again. Stakey Danae is the name of the poem in Biohazard Zero.
Oh, that's right.
There we go.
I thought it was Bioshock 2.
I'm sorry. That was Zombies Danae.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that like Zombies Revenge on Dreamcast?
Yes.
Okay. Facebook likes good stuff. And now...
Oh, yeah, we got... okay. Folks, our Overnerd well has run dry. We just have this one. Last week, Tim McConnell sent us 3. We only had time to read 2. I'm going to read the 3rd right now. Raymond, are you ready?
I guess, yeah.
Looking for more enthusiasm.
I guess, yeah.
All right. Got a wooden sword, and the real one cost me $3,000. Now I'm saving up for a 3rd. My car is a Decepticon. Pretty sure I'm from Nippon. I'm an over nerd. Tim writes, when I was 15, being a bit of a loner, I met this girl on BuddyPick.com. It was some sort of a proto-MySpace where you would rate people based on their attractiveness. It still exists somehow. I saw this one girl on there who was a cosplayer and lived in the same state as me, so we started talking and really hit it off as far as internet relationships can go. This went on for my whole summer break until around September when she disappeared on me. She started e-dating someone else. I was heartbroken. I took my anger out on some vines in my yard with a decorative sword I had. In the past, she had sent me various pictures of her cosplaying, Well, in the meantime, I wound up on some cosplay website and I saw her pictures there. I thought, she should have sent me more of these. I kept scrolling down and noticed that one of them was taken from a disposable camera and was dated 1998. I'm 23 right now. She would have been like 8 years old. This was a ruse. They were not her at all. I should have noticed something was up when she had sent me non-cosplay pictures where she looked totally different, yet still pretty good. I never confronted her about it, and she ended up disappearing altogether. Thank you, Tim. Good gravy.
I'm not so sure it's so much a story of nerdery as just deception.
Yeah, well, no, I feel like the tipping point was cutting down the vines in his yard with a decorative sword.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess I did gloss over that.
That's because that's a great
point.
mental image, right? Just angry nerd with real sword cutting down vegetation.
Yeah, I heard he went. Yeah, I heard he went out to go to some vines, and I immediately thought red vines. You could do that too. You could just plow through it.
Maybe that's what he did. He wasn't specific. Maybe he went out and bought a bunch of red vines, hung them up in his yard, and then just started slicing them up so they're bite sized.
It'd be hard to slice with a wooden sword, though.
No, he said it was a decorative sword.
Well, same thing, I think, kind of.
No, aren't they metal? I mean, the wooden swords are wooden because they're practice swords.
Okay, I'm sorry. I heard wooden. Jesus.
I hate being in the same brain as you.
Yeah.
Drop Dead Ray. Okay.
Okay, well, that's been over nerds.
That is. You know what? Tim had an addendum to all three of his.
You might call it a Tim-dendum.
And I'm going to hurt you. I did not intend to read it, but it's a little introspective, but I think I can say something about it. He says, I'm not really sure what kind of a nerd I actually am. I dislike 95% of them, especially the G4 variety. I'm a computer science major, so all my friends have to come from religious-related activities. What? I'm not sure I understand that. I'm not bad looking, and I'm not bad with people. I mostly only like video games too, with a casual interest in Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. I'm not some alpha male, but I'm no beta either. I'm like a middle nerd, socially acceptable.
Right. Well, I'm a little beyond trying to define all the various permutations of nerd out there.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you have to think about it, just stop. You don't have to identify as a nerd. You can just be Tim.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, I don't know. I don't think it should be some kind of a label, some kind of a thing that you're proud of, because it usually means it's sort of standing in for a real personality. Look, I'm a nerd. Okay, but tell me more about you. Are you interesting? I like Star Wars. Okay, but that's not telling me anything.
I'm such an Oprah nerd. I get all the magazines.
Me too.
I watch all the shows. It's not so much about figuring out how many different nerds there are, but it's just this war, this bullshitty, whiny war against real nerds and fake nerds.
Yeah, that should not be a real thing.
Right. Well, it's not really. It's mostly just a bunch of kids saying that they don't like what Tim called G4 type nerds.
Yeah, it's
which don't exist really either.
I think that person does exist. I think I don't know.
Well, I think in their mind it exists as somebody who just only plays Call of Duty and Madden games. Something like that.
You don't think those people exist?
I think they do. I just don't think they would even want to be known as nerds of anything.
Sure.
I think I've probably dug my own hole in starting to get into sort of hypocritical territory here.
First of all, I award you points for working in the title Dig Dug into your rant. Second of all, I kind of disagree.
Didn't do it.
I think nerd pride has sort of permeated a lot of areas of culture.
Yes. No, I know that.
I don't know. I think it's pointless trying to sort of outline the various breeds and variety of nerd and just...
and then trying to figure out which one you are.
Yeah, don't do that. Just be yourself. Just be Tim and like your things. And, I don't know, it's kind of... I'm not into the whole self-deprecation aspect of nerd culture as it is now, because it's really annoying. Especially when you see a very popular, successful, quote-unquote nerd, on Twitter, for example, putting themselves down... just constantly, here's another stupid thing I wrote. It's okay, we get it. You have no self-esteem, yet you're amazingly popular. It's part of your character. I get it.
Yeah, I'd do that, but I'm no good at it.
You're doing it? Oh my God. How do I just turn off the part of my brain that hosts you?
We make a good team.
Think you mean I make a good team?
Right.
All right. Anyway, thank you, Tim. And folks, that's it. We have no over nerds left. Send in your over nerds.
I hope. Okay, yeah, please do, and I hope that maybe the holidays will bring up something.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
People. Maybe family members will mock you for your interests.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody will spill mashed potatoes on your Naruto shirt.
Wait a minute. What kind of mashed potatoes are you eating that they can be spilled?
Well, you can't. It's a look. You don't think that if they fell out of a bowl that they would just kind of be spilled. I mean, sure, it's not highly viscous or anything, but it's still something that spills. It's a spill. If it falls on the table or something, it's a spill. Why does this always turn into fucking grammar school whenever I try and say something? And you're like, hey, well, but anyway, I hate it when you say that. What do you mean by that? There it is.
Bringing back the old classics for Christmas time.
Yeah, missed it. Anyway.
Yes, we do need some. You know what? I even asked my sister. She works at the Apple Store in Detroit. She couldn't even think of Overnerds.
Oh, my goodness.
And before that, she worked at the Apple Store in Pittsburgh for several years.
And this is my brother, Alex Fraioli.
She's going to open her Overnerd like that.
She'd have to tell the customers about you. That's where that would have to go.
Oh, boy.
Tell them Overnerds about you.
I went to
Never mind.
I went to Apple Store 3 times.
All right, well, then I guess we should dim the lights on this show.
That's right. We're going to wrap it up here. Folks, we appreciate you listening. You know what? Listen at 10 and 10, because you're going to miss it come Christmas Day.
Well, unless you have a backlog of it.
That's true.
Like me.
I mentioned this on 10 and 10. I'll mention it here.
I don't care.
Yeah, starting 10 days before Christmas, it's going to turn into sort of an advent calendar of sorts. And the show will become 9 and 9, and then 8 and 8, and then 7 and 7, until on Christmas Day you can hear me beat Dragon Quest 1 in 1 minute.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Is this your actual plan?
Yes. I told you this.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. No, you said cute and glossed over it.
No, I must. I have
I have the iMessage log.
Well, please go ahead and show me.
Fine,
Mr. Clever. Mr.
Fine.
Clever Pants.
Alex is the show me state.
Otherwise, I forgot. Okay.
All right then.
I apologize.
Well, that's what I'm doing. Now, I may not actually finish all of the games. Sure as hell not going to finish 7, but I'm going to play bits and pieces of it and make a 7-minute episode out of that, a 4-minute episode out of Dragon Quest 4. And these will be the Japanese versions, so that I can continue having poor translations and voices.
Look, I don't mean to predict the future for you or anything, but what if Dragon Quest X comes out here in America, and then I start playing it, and then what if I can play online with you?
Then listen to the sound of my voice. Then we can record. I'll record that. It'll just be a segment of the new podcast X in 10. The X in 10 for that space of a few weeks will be Dragon Quest X again.
Or how about 10 squared in 10?
No, it'll be subtitled 10 again.
I like 10 squared in 10.
It'll be X in 10, colon, 10 in 10, parentheses, 10 again.
10 harder.
Suddenly want to watch Ben 10.
So anyway.
Yeah, wait for that. Hope you like it. And folks, if you're not listening to 10 and 10 and you have any interest at all in video games and goofy voices, please check it out.
Yeah, okay.
Well, see, I got that guy listening.
All right, well... If you want, hey, let me tell you what. If you haven't listened to every No More Whoppers, you can go back and check it out on our website, nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com. You can subscribe to it there. I mean, I assume you did already. But you also can find the donate link. Give us money.
You know what? Hang on.
On that page.
I'm going to say it. Even if you've subscribed to No More Whoppers, hey, subscribe again.
Well, it's not really practical.
Right? I mean, why not?
I mean, unless you have 3 computers to subscribe to it on.
Yes,
it's free. Also, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, also check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/nomorewhoppers.
That's right. We're coming up on 400 likes. How crazy is that?
Wow, it's only yesterday it was at 300.
Was that sarcastic?
I don't even know anymore. I'm Ray. But go ahead, like us, and you can get your name read on the show in a funny way. And don't forget, good reviews on iTunes, always good. Give us 5 stars. Write something nice. Don't write anything mean, because it hurts me, it hurts Alex, and we're self-deprecating nerds, like he said.
No, we're not!
Really
no, we're not! We don't do that!
We don't do
that.
We're not See, he just said right now we don't.
We don't.
'cause we're not
That's
good
the
enough to
lazy
do
way
it, but
out.
We are kind of self-deprecating nerds.
But
out there.
Alex, didn't you make a self-deprecating joke in the description for episode 37? Yes, I did, because I can't think of anything good for those.
Yeah. See, you're not that good at it.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Wait, that's not self-deprecating. That's just me deprecating you.
What?
Anyway, iTunes. Don't forget that. Of course, we mentioned the email for Overnerds, and really anything else you want to say to us. That's nice. Again.
Yeah, feedback, anything at all.
gmail.com. No more whoppers at gmail.com. At gmail.com.
That's right. We did get just a lovable comment on the Facebook page saying, "Hey, where do I send Overnerds?" We mention it every show.
Yes, so you don't listen to the show then.
Yeah.
It would help if you listened to the show. No offense. All right, well, thank you, Alex. It's been fun.
Yes, it has. And gold subscribers, stick around till after the show. We go caroling in 3 popular MMOs.
See, that's the thing is that right now it's basically not finding out how many different nerds there are. It's basically just this bullshit, whiny, quote-unquote war
Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god, my mind so disrupted. I don't want to say mind blown because I think that's sort of a tired internet meme. Mind equals blown. You have no idea how shocked I was when I realized that Harpo is just Oprah backwards. Game-changing shit. I'm sorry if I interrupted you.